Good morning, this is Talia MK at Conference Founder 2.0 2025 Dubai, and we have with us Mr. Marcos Barros. He's founder and CEO for Oxford Business Masters, and he has been awarded as an Entrepreneurial Excellence Award. First of all, congratulations
Thank
to
you
be
very much.
awarded in the clusters of all the CEOs from all over the world. How does it feel?
Oh, thank you very much, Talia. Well, it feels great, surprised. And I say that my clients should receive the award, not me.
Well, this is the modesty of you talking right now.
No, but the fact is, we exist because of our clients. And I'm very grateful because I found many people on my way to believe in me, to believe in what we were offering before anyone else,
Yeah.
and take the risk
Yeah.
and embrace what we were offering as advice, as direction, and then finally
got it.
having results.
Amazing. So, being a business master, what does it stand for? What kind of business mastery you have that the other companies don't?
Yes, well, our mastery is related to becoming an entrepreneur, first of all, but not just for business, but for the public sector as well.
Okay.
So most of our clients are organizations in the public sector. And what we do is we help them to not just to build their plans, but to execute what they planned. Any organization has a gap between what is planned and what is done. So we cover this gap with them. We work with them for some time to cover this gap. So what they want, the impact that they want to create.
Everybody wants the results. So everybody can think, oh, I'm going to be this and this, but without the resources, without the understanding how the business works, it doesn't make sense.
Exactly.
So you give the tough love to the companies and to make it happen.
Well, and not just tough love. It's the number one problem in most organizations is communication. So people don't act on what was planned. First of all, because the communication of the intent, what you want to achieve, is poor. Second, it's not followed up. So someone assumed that people will work on that.
Yeah.
Well, will they? Third, you don't learn from your mistakes. If you make a mistake, you ignore it and you try something else, but without learning from your mistakes. So there's a whole set of reasons why people fail. And so what we do, we bring frameworks to make sure that, first of all, they know exactly where they want to be in 5-6 years. So you have a direction. Second, what strategies you are going to use to be there. And third, how we are going to plan the journey and follow up the journey. And we use a framework to help in this process that's called...
Your business strategy and master of the company is a long-term process.
Yeah.
Like, for example, it's not that I want to make a company right now and it's not just develop. You stay there till the end goal, like to see how it progresses. And if there are some hiccups on the way, do you help to deal with that as well?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the best way to help.
Yeah.
Of course, we have products for short term, like for example, a week of instruction, training, and so on. But the best results we have is when we spend at least 6 months with the organization. Sometimes we spend 1 year, sometimes 2 years.
So you deal with different kind of cultural background entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
What is the key element you give to your company or keep in mind while dealing with different kind of backgrounds? Because some people can be a little sensitive to something which the other company is normal with. How do you deal with that information? How do you train your company for it?
Yeah. Well, I was born in Brazil.
Okay.
Brazil is called a melting pot of nations, because you have people from all over the world, and getting there, they all get mixed. You don't have pockets of people. You have one thing.
Yeah.
And so I naturally learned to learn from people and to understand people. And I believe that's the key. You have to learn to listen. You have to learn to consider how they work.
To comprehend, not only communicate, to actually understand what the other person is saying.
Exactly. I was hired by a very large public corporation in Brazil, or public organization called TCU. They look after the money, or the federal money of the whole country in Brazil. They're very large.
Okay.
And my company is a small company. So I asked them, why did you
Why?
hire me? And they said, because consultants come to us telling us what to do. And you never came telling us what to do. You asked questions.
Yeah.
You asked how you could help us.
Yeah.
And that made all the difference, because we saw you
The
as
approach,
a partner.
the different approaches.
Not someone teaching us how to do our job.
Exactly.
but
It's kind of egoistical to think, oh, I don't know
Exactly.
how to do it.
Exactly.
So when you're coming to the Middle Eastern market, how do you find it different from the European market, and how do you see your company succeeding here?
Well, that's a big question, because we are starting to explore the Middle East.
Okay.
And the Middle East is an amazing part of the world, because we have an amazing culture, history that is of thousands and thousands of years. So much, like you started everything. Everything started here, actually.
Yes.
So we have to learn from the Middle East, I believe. And there is a bit of an arrogance from the rest of the world, thinking, well, we know everything. And I think it's on the contrary. We have to learn from the Middle East. We have to learn better how we can work together, because even essential matters like the peace of the world depends on this reconciliation, this connection, alignment between different parts of the world.
I think people are stereotypical when it comes to understanding. Like, if they haven't been to Brazil, they'll be like, oh, I know how they are. Like, people not being there. So you are the paved way for all the countries and culture. It's an amazing work. As you are the advisor for a lot of companies, what are you taking away from the conference 2.0 with you?
Well, it's amazing, because we are coming, like a few years ago, we had the lockdown.
Yeah.
And it was horrible, like not to be able to meet face to face with people.
Yes.
And to be in a place like that with like-minded people who want to make a difference, who want to build businesses, who want to take risks. And they want to see things improving. That's magical. That's amazing. It touches your soul. It makes you realize that the world is much better place than sometimes we believe it is. So it's just amazing.
Thank you so much for your work. Thank you for helping the companies and yourself grow. On that note, be curious. Try to educate yourself before making a statement or believing what you feel. And on that note, be kind, save water, avoid using plastic. This is Tale MK signing off.